In addition, I'm going to spend a little bit of time on this thing called the startup. Now, we don't actually have to spend too much time on the startup for reasons that will become apparent to you, but all the information that you need in relation to the startup visa can be found on this section of the Hong Kong Visa Handbook. And as you'll see, the key difference between the two visa types is that as long as you can tick a particular box on page 3 of the application form, if you can tick this box, you will get a slam dunk approval without having to worry too much more about anything else as regards the consideration process. So if you're a startup, essentially, this is what you have to do. You have to prepare your application as an entrepreneur using the same application forms and addressing all the same criteria and completing all the same information as if you were making an application as an entrepreneur. However, if during the currency of your application you apply to and you are accepted onto one of these 6 government accredited programs, then the Immigration Department will expect to receive from you a copy of the acceptance letter and you ticking the box on page 3 of the application form. And upon submission of all the papers and the acceptance letter, the Immigration Department will favourably consider your application, no more questions asked. So the trick, if you're going to be a startup visa applicant, is not to worry too much about the visa, but to focus on getting accepted onto one of these programs. This is not about immigration, this is about making your case as a business proposition and satisfying the criteria for admission into one of these programs. If you go through that exercise and you're successful, the visa is basically a home run.